Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Amira binti Zulkifli, metric number 1182090. I will present my individual assignment of pejuang saham Ken Slim for the company United Bintang Berhad or Ideal. So in this video, I will present the company's background and the seven criteria of Ken Slim, such as current earnings, annual earning growth, new product or new management or news, and then supply and demand, leader or laggard, institutional investor, and market direction. And lastly, I will tell the conclusion. Firstly, company's background. United Bintang Berhad, or in short, Ideal, was incorporated in 1979. This company runs several types of business segments such as infrastructure trading, property developer, trading of building material and machinery, and property investment. The first criteria is current earnings. For Ideal, there is an increment for the earnings from RM2.55 per share in the fourth quarter in 2019 to RM4.72 per share in the fourth quarter in 2020, which is amounting to an increase of 85%. So the current earnings have exceeded the minimum benchmark of 25%. It means it is good. The second criteria is annual earnings growth. For Ideal, the average annual earnings growth for 5 years shows a negative percentage, which is negative 22.4%. It indicates that it does not achieve the minimum benchmark of 25%. That shows that the annual earnings growth is weak in the longer term. The 5 years average return on equity (ROE) of Ideal is too low as compared to the minimum benchmark requirement of ROE, which is only 6.82%. The third criteria is news. Ideal has entered a new line to develop a Prima project in year 2020 and currently is in progress. This project surely had a huge impact on the revenue and earnings for this company as it involved a large project. Next is the criteria of supply and demand. For Ideal, daily volume traded by Ideal is lower than average volume traded for the past 3 months. And then when the daily trading volume is compared to 5,120 of average trading volume for the past 10 days, it also shows that the demand for Ideal stock is low. The next one is leader or laggard. Based on the chart, the Ideal line is at the top from the others company's line. That shows that the Ideal is a leader which lead other companies in the real estate industry. The next criteria is institutional investor. In Ideal company, it only relies on the investment made by the institutional investor. Institutional investors have the largest source of supply and demand in the market. The last criteria is market direction. From the chart, it can be seen that the trend line of the stock price of Ideal is clearly shows a downtrend starting from the early 2020. And then investor may choose to not enter a position near the trend line or buy the stock at this time because this will cause a loss if they insist to buy the stock during this time. In conclusion, after going through the process of cancelling strategy, United Bintang Berhad Ideal only fulfill 4 of the 7 criteria, which are the current earnings, news, leader, and lastly institutional investors. I think that's all from me. Thank you.